Hey, welcome back, everyone. And good morning. I didn't get a chance to post a video yesterday because we had some, family matters going on and running around and visiting Grandma and Big Papa and having dinner and all that fun stuff. We just didn't get a chance to it. 'Tis the season and it is getting very busy. So I want to bring to rest our discussion that we've been having with the 500 home run club of the signatures, and the whole point when I bought when I bought the image. At no point in time did I truly believe it was ever going to be real. Even in the original video, the thumbnail, I put it's fake, in big red letters, and I thought when I saw it, I knew, and I thought, well, you know what, this might be fun to talk about on the channel. I didn't mind spending $100. That didn't bother me. I'm in a position where I'm not no millionaire or anything like that, but to engage and try to build our channel, I don't mind spending $100. That part doesn't bother me. And when I got it, and then there was actual signature, like I said, I thought it was just going to be like a copy or whatever. And I'm like, wanted to show everybody like what a blatant, piece of, garbage it is. And then all of a sudden, it's signatures, and the signatures are really good. So, it's not, everybody looked at it and you could tell even my, one of the biggest card shops in Indiana, even he said, he goes, man, they look legitimate, but I'm not an expert, and neither am I. I'm a casual collector, and, I was just trying to have a little bit of fun. I thought I was like, this would be cool. This would be good for the youngsters to learn that, just because it says it's an autograph, it doesn't mean that it is. And this would be a good chance for everyone to discuss, the market and that there's a lot of fakes out there. And not even that I need to say it for everybody who's still here and still a subscriber. Not that I even need to say it to you guys because you guys are so awesome. But I guess it's to be expected as we grow. We're going to get trolls or people who are just blatantly rude. And some of the comments that I got about my intelligence and the stupidity and my ignorance. Even though in my video I literally say, hey, for $100 that should be the first, your check engine light should come on right then and there that it's a fake, and the thumbnail saying that it's fake, and it's just, if you're gonna leave a comment, you don't have to be rude, or you don't have to be disrespectful, and and one is one of the commenters, I guess, was even going in and replying to other people's comments about almost like insulting their intelligence. So it's an easy fix. I just block them. I delete the comment and I block them. I'm very thick-skinned. I've been a police officer for 20 years. I'm retired now, but 20 years I've been called pretty much everything you could think of, and even some stuff maybe you haven't heard. I don't know. But my kids, on the other hand, have not been called everything in the book, and they're kind of new to it. And my kids are people pleasers. They're the kind that, they always want to do the right thing. They always want to be in good graces with everybody. And, not that I'm bragging or nothing. They have their issues too. My kids, they're kids. They're just, they're typical kids. But it's they get good grades in school. They're very active in, stuff outside of school and sports. And, my son, to give an example, my son saw somebody gave us a thumbs down, and he was almost devastated. He's like, Dad, what did we do wrong? And I'm like, honey, we didn't do nothing wrong. What do you mean, what did we do wrong? He said, the video's great. I said, look at all the plus, the thumbs up we got. He's like, yeah, but somebody said we did bad. And, I'm not trying to explain to him, people, are always going to give you a thumbs down. Not everybody's going to enjoy or or agree with what you say or do. So it's no, don't let that bother you. So he's past that. But just to give you an idea, how he thinks. So they do see the comments, and I do screen. I try to screen everything before they go on and see anything. And there is a time where I might miss a reply or something. I'm like, oh, I didn't mark that one. Okay, I didn't see that. Whatever the case may be. So, if you don't agree with something that we're saying or doing, it's simple. Just don't comment, or just be respectful in your comment. But again, as I said before, as I digressed, that everybody that's still here, I don't even have to worry about that because you guys are all awesome and you're so positive and supportive. And, as we grow, I'm sure it's going to get bigger. We'll get more thumbs down. We'll get more, rude comments. And okay, that's fine. I'll just keep policing it the way I do and just delete it. But so there was a really good comment and I'll link his. I guess I should have looked at it before I started filming because I can't remember who the subscriber is. But I'll put it in the description. He linked a really nice conversation to to a forum, I believe it is, about this company who sends these out. And the magnitude of the forgeries that they're sending out is insane. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. And I guess the forgeries are really, really good. And I believe they said they were using a machine, though I'm not really sure. I guess maybe the machine reads the signature, a legitimate signature, and then is able to duplicate the signature. And that's why they look so good. And that's why they were used with marker and able to make it look like this. And I guess that also goes into the same company that's selling them, why the signatures are a little bit different. They probably make them bigger and smaller so it doesn't always look like it's the same machined signature. Forgeries have come a long way since the day of, just picking up a pen and writing. Now they got machines that could duplicate this stuff. And that's pretty incredible. But I was just trying to, have some fun. I thought it was a good topic of discussion for the channel. I guess I maybe should have pushed it a little bit more. I was like, hey, look, this is definitely going to be a forgery and go there. But, like I said, when I started seeing the signatures and how good the signatures were, I'm like, well, let's try to have a discussion with the community about it. And it just kind of, for the most part, it was really good. And then, like I said, there was a good group of just ignorant comments that were just uncalled for, but no big deal. Not hurting my feelings in any way, and they're gone. They've been blocked from the channel, so they'll no longer comment. But so to put this to rest, it is definitely going to be a forgery. And when I said too that I would have it looked at, I don't mind, like, to prove someone that they're out there doing fraud. And I guess that's just the police officer in me. It's like I like to keep building up the evidence, but no more further evidence on it. It was $100. Folks, if you see 11 Hall of Famers that are signature on there and you can get it for $100 for less than $10 a signature, then you got to know that it's a forgery, okay? And I did too. I guess I should have made that a little bit more clear in the beginning so that there wasn't the, oh my God, you're so stupid, I can't believe you think it's real. No, I never really thought it was real, other than, wow, these are really signatures. These are really good. How'd they, so it made my mind and my, the wheels started spinning. I'm like, wow, let's try to, let's just go with this and see what happens. I didn't think it was going to turn into a bunch of name calling and insulting my intelligence, but I assure you, I never truly thought it was ever real, other than, wow, if this is real, this is like the steal of the century. It's a pretty good forgery. But in the long story short, and a little too late, but I've already disputed I disputed my thing. I already got my money back, so I'm not out any money. And probably what I'm going to do is print out the documentation and everything, and I'm going to send this to because when a crime happens, if it does it over the internet, you have to wherever they sent it from. So I'm going to try to locate their local municipality and just send this to them with the paperwork showing that this is a forgery, and then maybe print out some of the stuff from the article. And and the truth is, absolutely nothing's going to happen. This company, when you read the article, they're on eBay and they sell a lot of stuff. And the second that they get shut down, they just start up another username, another username, and another username. And it's horrible because they're just, some people who don't know, run across this, or maybe like a high school kid or something. I don't know anything, but the point is they're taking advantage of people who truly don't know. Most of we know. We're not paying $100 for 11 Hall of Famers that are in the 500 home run club. Come on, okay? So I thought it was, for the most part, pretty good discussion. I enjoyed everybody's comments except for the negative ones, which, like I said, they're gone. The article, the subscriber, I'm sorry that I don't have your name. I will put it in the description. I thank you for the link. It was really good. And I will post it in there for everybody to go check out and see the massive amount of forgeries that this company sends out. And like I said, they're good. These are really good forgeries. It's not even like, one of the commenters are like, oh, it's such a blatant fake forgery. I was like, really? Because a guy who does this for a living looked at it and it's like, wow, those are really good. Even he said the same thing. He's like, those are really good forgeries. For a forgery, they're really good. But knowing that they do it with a machine, boy, they can make identical. Like, man, that is incredible that they could duplicate somebody's signature like that. And like I said, when we were looking at it, even through the magnifying glass, they're really good. So, and there's a lot of fake stuff out there. So you got to make sure you're buying from a reputable company. Make sure it is an authentic COA and not, the one that they printed up, which I even said in the video, I'm like, look at this sketchy COA that they sent. It's, but apparently some people out there thought I was like, yes, I definitely, this is real. Everybody should run out and buy one. No. I was just trying to engage in a topic, a conversation. We're a young channel and trying to come up with some content and stuff. I mean, I can't just have Big K and Panda J Julia sitting here open up pack after pack after pack. I mean, people are gonna get bored of watching that. So I was trying to find some different things for us to look at and talk about, and I thought this was gonna be a pretty good one. But that is the end of it. Got my money back. It is definitely a forgery. It is a fake. Definitely take a look at that article. Take a look at the company. And take a look at them on eBay and just steer clear. Obviously, the golden rule here, the bottom line, if it's too good to be true, then it's not. And we'll end on that. Keep an eye out for our 500 subscriber giveaway. I will also link that in the description. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Give us a thumbs up. Give me a comment. Hit that notification bell. And let me know what you guys think. Was it a fun conversation? Like I said, I'm in a position where I could do some fun stuff like this with you guys. If you want me to do more things like this where, it's questionable. Or, if you guys want to search into something else, that's fine. Let me know. Give me some ideas to, do videos on. All right. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for joining.